Look, Marcia, I didn't mean what I said back there. I'm sorry, baby. I mean it. I'm sorry.
I know. You've been sorry so many times before.
Look, I was drunk. I didn't know what I was saying, what I was doing. I love you, Marcia. I always have.
I know you do. It's all right. We won't ever mention it again, ever. Get in the boat.
No, Marcia! No!
Pete, wake up. Wake up. Pete, wake up. Wake up.
Oh, what is it? What's wrong?
You just scared the hell out of me, that's all. There I was asleep when I heard this voice yelling out right next to me. I woke up and there you were yelling and screaming in your sleep. Jesus. I thought I was sleeping with another man.
I must have been having a nightmare.
There was this crazy voice coming out of your mouth.
What did it sound like?
Weird. Deeper than yours. Coarser. God, I'm still shaking.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Maybe I should tell you, I'm really a schizoid personality. A regular Jekyll and Hyde.
Who's Marcia?
Marcia?
You were yelling her name in your sleep.
I don't know anybody named Marcia. I never met anybody with that name.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Well, then, what was the dream about? Do you remember?
Yeah. She was hitting me in the balls with a paddle.
Well, obviously she didn't do you any harm.
Hey, where you going? We still got a little time.
Not today, Professor. I've got a discussion group at 9. So no dopes. They know when the teacher has that well-laid look.
I suggest you read the reports on the Iroquois Confederacy sent back by the Jesuit missionaries to their superiors between the years 1611 and 1768. The political effect this powerful confederation had on the history of the colonies is significant, particularly in the years 1700 through...
Dr. Proud, are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks. I must have twisted something. Listen, if you don't mind, I'd like to finish a little early today, and then we'll pick this up the next time. Thank you.
How's that feel? More pain or less?
Just about the same.
Okay, Pete. You can get up now. Now, you've had this attack 3 times in 6 months. And for the 3rd time, I have to give you the same answer. You got me. We took this one on your last visit. I took this one today. No change. It's all good, healthy bone and tissue. I can't find a damn thing wrong.
You mean my hip is all in my head?
Oh, still bad, huh?
Yeah.
Well, take it easy. Lie down. Give him 2 cc's of meperidine and let him rest for a while. Why don't you get one of these attacks when we're playing tennis? Maybe I could beat you once in a while.
Would you turn over, please?
Telling you, Peter, everybody dreams.
The same dreams over and over again, with the same people, the same places, people I've never seen, places I've never been. Why can't I be like everyone else? Why can't I have a few nice, normal Freudian dreams, like killing my father or raping my mother?
Now you're getting yourself upset over nothing. Well, it's true, these dreams of yours don't seem to be dreams at all, at least not in the ordinary classical sense. I would call them hallucinations. They're fixed and repetitive. And you do seem to have extraordinary recall.
Dr. Spear, this thing is really driving me crazy. It's getting so that I'm afraid to go to sleep at night. Isn't there anything you can do for me?
Oh, sure, I can give you something. Very mild. After a few weeks, these anxieties should disappear.
That's it?
Well, if you'd like to talk to someone else, there's a man on your campus doing some interesting work with dreams. A parapsychologist, one of those fellows who deals in psychic phenomena. You know, ESP, hypnosis, telepathy, that sort of thing. Dr. Samuel Goodman.
You say these dreams started 6 months ago.
It was on my birthday. My parents had taken me to the club for dinner. That night, I dreamt that I was murdered. Well, here, I've written them all down. They're the same dreams over and over again. They bear no relationship to anything that I can recall. They're out of some other time and place.
You mind if I hold on to this for a couple of days?
Help yourself. Maybe you could mutter some incantations over them, make them all go away.
No, that's one thing we don't do around here. Come on. I'll give you the 20-cent tour. Professional courtesy. These are our experimental sleepers. We do a brisk referral business from local psychiatrists. Patients with dream amnesia, for example. Everybody here is designated by number, not by name. Hi, any news from Dream Street yet?
No, but some of the natives are restless.
Number 3 brought his security blanket. Says he can't sleep without it.
He's 53 years old.
These kids are all graduate students. They monitor 8 sleepers a night. This is our electroencephalograph. Did you ever see one of these things?
No, I haven't.
They record brain waves, rapid eye movements, other data while the subject is dreaming.
Uh-oh. Number 5 coming through.
He's almost out of it, Ellie. You better wake him up.
Okay, God damn it, I'm awake.
Tell us about your dream, number 5. Can you remember it?
Yeah, maybe we ought to skip this one. It's pretty dirty.
Tell us anyway. That's what you're here for.
I dreamed, I got out of bed, I went into the john and turned on the water faucet. The thing wouldn't work. And then I called a plumber. It turned out to be a woman. I was pretty surprised. I mean, this thing about a lady plumber, I didn't think she could do the job. And she laughed, and she took off her coveralls, and I saw she was naked. And then she went to the basin and turned on the faucet. Just gave it a flip, and it turned. I was waiting for the water to come on when you bastards woke me up.
Beauty, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Cord supercharged sportsman convertible. One of the finest character cars you can find anywhere. Do you know that people ran them for years and years? They were truly a mark of distinction. 8-cylinder, front-wheel drive, and have you noticed the little handles on the dashboard?
They're for retracting the headlights.
Yes. Just like some of our newest cars of today.
What year is it?
1937. They stopped making Cords that year. I don't believe there are 5 more like it in the entire world. It's a classic, and a steal at $16,500.
I got a letter from Tony today.
I got a postcard.
He sends you his regards. What was on the postcard?
The Acropolis. What else? It's a funny trip being an archaeologist, poking around in all those ruins.
I guess he digs it.
Hello. Yes. Right away? Well, it's kind of short notice. No. I can make it. Yeah. Okay, fine. Bye. That was Sam Goodman. Tonight's the night.
What do you mean, tonight's the night? Are you really going through with this stupid thing?
Yeah.
I had other plans for us. As a matter of fact, I'm particularly horny.
I can't let him down now. I promised I'd take the first opening he had.
Pete, the whole thing's crazy. If he wants to experiment, why doesn't he get himself a white rat?
This is for me, not for him.
All set, Doctor.
Thanks, Charlie.
Well, Sam, am I AC or DC?
That you'll have to ask your analyst. Sweet dreams, number 7. How's number 7 doing?
He's not getting his money's worth. Instead of one dream every 90 minutes, he hasn't had any. All night long.
Good shot. Good shot.
Try the cheeseburger, skip the french fries.
And how are you today, number 7?
Fed up, tired,
What does Sam the medicine man have to say?
nothing. I haven't seen him since the night we started. I think he's avoiding me.
Why don't you forget the whole thing and come home? We could experiment together.
Anything?
No, nothing.
First, we thought you were simply a case of dream amnesia. Now it seems pretty clear that you're suffering from what we call dream deprivation. A certain amount of this is not unusual, but in your case, Peter, it seems to be total. You were not dreaming at all.
But I did dream. The same ones I told you about.
They're not registering at the lab.
Well, if they're not dreams, what the hell are they?
Well, Spear called them hallucinations, didn't it?
Yeah.
They could be that. They could be memory plants. They could be visions. They could be revelations. Hell, I don't know, Peter. You're going through some kind of psychic experience, and that's pretty much all I can tell you.
I've got something to worry about, haven't I?
Look, dreams are a safety valve which relieve the tensions that build up during the day. Let me put it this way. Dreams allow us to go quietly and safely insane every night and return us to some kind of sanity in the morning. You are not dreaming, and therefore your tensions are building up. Vision is becoming distorted.
What you're telling me is I could become psycho.
No, you're jumping to conclusions. I didn't say that at all.
What have you got on interplanetary movements? My husband's a Saucerian and he just loves flying objects. By the way, could you put me next to a good clairvoyant?
Do you know why people have all these hang-ups today? They're guilt-ridden. Man, they're repressed. But in the Church of Satan, there is no guilt. To sin is to act natural. The only sin is not to sin. Virtue is bullshit. Love is a loser. Give your soul to Satan!
You're a Pisces.
No, Libra. Excuse me, do you have any books on reincarnation?
Lots. Everybody's into it these days. We've got a whole section over here. Have you read Edgar Casey?
No, I haven't. Thank you. On that car, that 1937 Cord, how do you account for that?
Like Sam Goodman said, you probably saw it someplace and it just got stuck in your unconscious.
But I knew it exactly, right down to the dashboard, and then suddenly there it is, standing in a showroom, waiting for me as though it were trying to tell me something. Oh, that's fine, thank you. Thank you. It's driving me out of my skull, all these dreams or visions or whatever, out of nowhere. And that strange voice calling out in my sleep. That voice must belong to the man that I was.
What did you say?
I must have lived before. I must be the man playing tennis in those dreams, driving that car, swimming in that lake. And that woman, Marcia, she must have meant something to me.
Pete, I think you flipped. Now you're telling me you've been reincarnated.
Right.
You died and you were born again.
Right.
But you don't know your name, rank, or serial number?
Right.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you've got to quit reading those books you brought home. I mean, reincarnation. You don't really die. Your soul just floats around until it finds a home in another body. Life is one big karma trip. Take it from me. When you're dead, period. Maybe I ought to go to Saginaw for a couple of days. Just to smile and say hello to the family. After that, we have the whole summer before Tony comes back and asks me to marry him. Am I wrong, or are you planning to bug our bedroom?
If you ever hear that voice coming out of me again, I want you to turn this on. Do you know how to work it?
A tape recorder? Doesn't everybody? Pete, isn't this a little obscene?
I want to hear what he says, what he sounds like.
He?
Mr. X, the guy who's talking in my sleep.
God, you give me the creeps.
Marcia, I didn't mean what I said back there. I'm sorry, baby. I mean it. I'm sorry. I was drunk. I didn't know what I was saying, what I was doing. I love you, Marcia. I always have. No, Marcia!
Wild. That damned voice. What am I, some kind of insane ventriloquist? I can't eat, I can't sleep. I can't even face my students anymore.
Look, I'd like to try something. Have you ever been under hypnosis?
No.
Okay. Go over there, lie down, take off your shoes and relax, huh? I'm Dr. Samuel Goodman. This is my office. It's Thursday morning, May the 6th. The subject is Peter Proud, Ph.D. The procedure, suggestive hypnotherapy. Okay, I'm relaxed. What now? Here, make yourself comfortable. That's right. Lie back on that. Now, take a few deep breaths. Good. That's good. All right. Now look at this. Keep your eyes on it. Good. Relax. Relax. You have been suffering from these hallucinations. They disturb your sleep. They rob you of your energy. You have had enough of them. You will forget all about them as if they never existed. Never existed.
Then, and now, the changing face of America over the past 50 years, in its population, its regional economics, and in other ways. America, then and now. The valley's waters are plentiful, each finding its way to the Connecticut River. Some of the villages grew to be cities in places like this near the river. New England. Decades ago, it was a vital area of industry. Here, in these towns and villages, were silk, paper, tool and dye, textile and small arms industries. Places that house legends as durable as the stone walls that once outlined pioneer fields and homesteads, close to nature, close to history, or close to civilization. The pursuits here are many.
Nora, I just saw it.
Museums, monuments in every city and town.
I just saw the town.
What town? What are you talking about?
Found others living here. Their leaders met.
Yes, operator, could I have the listing for Channel 11, please?
Well, that's it. The sequence ends right here. Okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Are you sure there's no way you can trace this film? No, we checked with the camera report. It's just listed as a Massachusetts town.
Those hallucinations came back again last night? And triggered by that film that we just saw? I mean, are you sure that's the same town that you saw in your dream?
I'm almost sure. The funny thing is, I've never been to Massachusetts, or any part of New England for that matter. Sam, I think I've lived in that town, in some previous life, sometime back in the 1940s. I think seeing that car in the showroom, watching that film on television, didn't just happen. It wasn't just a coincidence. They were arranged.
Go on.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Well, nobody's ever proved it. Nobody's ever disproved it either. We could say I have an open mind on the subject.
I've read somewhere that over 1 billion people believe in reincarnation, including some of our best minds.
That's true. Ben Franklin believed in it, Voltaire, Thoreau, Gandhi. A lot of the kids believe in it, too. Maybe they know something we don't know.
No, it wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah. Peter, there's something else I should have told you. Recurring dreams like the ones you've been having may be indications of prenatal memories. And the fact that they're so contemporary makes them even more provocative. Even an idiot has to admit there are things going on all around us we don't understand. Call them occult, call them psychic, call them anything you want. We are finding out new things about them every day. I mean, that's what I do. That's the business I'm in. I've never come across a case remotely resembling yours. Something very strange is happening to you, Peter, and I'm damned if I know what it is.
Well, suggest something, Sam. Anything.
That town. If it exists and you can find it.
It exists, and I'll find it.